incredible. It's incredible. So I'm gonna empty this kind of thing. So something looking for here. Why the video quality can be bigger here. It's interesting about the here video quality, but nobody watches those videos here. So when I go shortcutting on those occasion here, some very big videos. I was gonna ask about this thing about the if I get higher resolution video. I'm gonna also shortcutting this. I'm gonna let this around here. I'm gonna change my look here. Is making these videos here. What does it matter here? So what is all things are together and there's a lot of trouble sometimes, okay, you know, because I don't think sometimes what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing because I'm not really focusing about the old concept on my actions necessary here. And sometimes, occasionally, things just are not really. Sometimes I'm looking for what the hell are you doing, buddy? Looking for this electrical. There's all great ways to enhance your light here. So like at this, you're thinking for nothing here. So looking for. I don't need any radio classes myself. I mean, the whole world is full of radio classes, all kind of different things. Yeah. Yes. That's not what I'm looking for here. I mean, long-term minus classes, and I saw something here. To be honest, they were good here. Well, I don't have any prescription over. Well, but whatever, I got it myself on. Just, well, why wouldn't I got? It's not difficult just to recognize that you need some 175 here. And make sure of those things, and then we'll get those things around here. But then I classification everything else here. The goldness of this year. A stress here. A level. So are we going anywhere? Are we studying for everything for 0 square? And one of the things I have changed about here is simply spending an incredible number of hours and think about that thing here. Is this gonna fucking fake eye color sequence? Oh hell, I'm pissed off that thing here. It looks so fake and nature here. It doesn't really. I mean, they don't win anything for do that actually. You know? I'm looking for the million products here. I'm still looking for. Am I getting anything? Looking for the next things about the cameras here. 7,000. Shipping for country like a sell items up to the 30% up to 50% of sell items here. Like that's a funny thing about when you're looking for a sport mp3 hand-free headset micro SD difficult radio function here. I just laughing myself. 3,000 orders like that was the best thing I share. Think about some product here. Think about something like think about what it will be most ridiculous thing ever occasionally. Something will be worth is 10,000 here. What is this hair look around here? So there's something very annoying about the hair guys here. Just keep it up here when you look around here. Look at my little bit fucking fat guys. Split these nice and cool like that. And take a chiefty case here. Or is something also spinning here. Change the hair with here, you know. Focus here, focus. You're not doing anything here. Ooh, chiku base. That's boring here. Boring stuff here. You guys kidding me? I gotta look around this thing here. This about the herb looks like how the 54 hours is always about recognize a different design. Okay, when you're looking for something in front of here, what do you think? Okay, the backside is gonna be break up out here. There's a pressurizer inside here. And just take a design here. You can of course have a virus. Think about this kind of a design here. You can metal virus, and here it is. I'm looking for here. Somebody makes like an impression of this kind of different thing. Changing of the IS console here. I think it's great about this. Somebody person who's a little bit more uninhibited about his actions here. And not really amazing, considerable like a person here. Okay, there's all kinds of different issues here. You never know about those things about the life here. To be honest, the voice is coming around. That's ever here. Yes, I heard a lot of stories here. The cream colors here. Brand name Deadlock here. So I was looking for internet. Immediately put this on the game for this thing. That's interesting. What product is this? So what is next thing here? I try to understand what I'm doing here. 2, 3, 4. I think it's about 3 need to be replaced about here. 190 kilobytes. So I just pressed 3 randomly here. What could have happened here? I think it's gonna be immediately they are tracking that thing and got a 3 here. Most random universe here. Why once again was there set like deathlock here is technicality small order online. Controller for the 10 Soundbox card chargers and looking for It's not incredible. 140,000 hits around this thing here. So just going to say, like, I don't know what Nathan thinks about it. It's more popular name about the more hits it gets here. It is looking for Deathlock here. Death can be standing for technological DLA development. AK, you can stand for account or Activision or whatever here. So here we go. Interesting. First of all, there's a lot different thing. It says instead for Deadlock. Okay, and now we get more results, different results here. Okay, there is this Deadlock. It's an AliExpress vanilla pink. There's a manufacturer of that. Look at those earphones here. Okay, those earphones are what I more desire about it. So I recognize I never ever wanna have those earphones. Like I said, you can use them both the same way here. Millions different products here. We can sell it, and for him and as a shift here. A shift didn't have enough money already. And so as well, why not here? I should have not given anything for a little while. So yeah, just take a red like at this. Well, what the hell is this here? Okay, just say about here, Isa. Where did you get it? How did you get it? I was looking for a little bit this product myself, the front of here. Ooh, chicoots here. Has been quite a strenuous here. Now it's for your time, my time, anybody's time, and destruction of property here. Because what I'm expecting here, that when I get rid of anything here, there's no reason here. And all that sort of stuff in individuals take a look around here. It's quite dangerous, rather what has happened here. And so many individuals are looking for F and M equality. To be honest, I don't think about nobody's sympathetic your cause here. It's quite scary here to think about here. Whatever you're doing about, of course, you're not doing anything for what an author's opinion, adapting of the condition of the universe, and anything else. You're looking about your own interest here, issue. It doesn't really look like that there is a lot such kind of near earphones, battery life 10 to 20 hours here, battery life here. What kind of batteries they use here? Brand new. So do I need to always buy new things about here? Look for design here. It doesn't really work at temperature. It could be even minus temperature. Hold the backside here. Think about the backside here. As always looking for, I always this suspicion. Well, but it will break apart here. It's just doesn't look good design here, in my opinion. That's right. Yeah. Look at this. There's a hitting a straight head here. It's like about it could be hitting a keeping the back of the head. There's an enormous number of probably made sell up out of the packet for posting back as takes forever here. I think it's a confidential music qualities as snippet used here, excellent here. Okay, let's check out what is possible already. I hate about this thing about I'm looking for just to sort by latest here. Sort by negative here. Sort by latest. So sort by the longest strings here. Okay, so here it is. I'm always a smart invention here. I said Alibaba. Okay, if you're listening to me, please change that feedback that we're gonna reading about the only able to only reading about negative example here, or the stars by the how many the quality rating about by rates, or by the longest review. I'm interested in that everybody's repeated the same positive words like it's not really mean nothing for me. So I'm like, good, this product is best ever here. I'm interested more about the product case in here. The product lasts 16 minutes per hour station. 16 minutes is one battery is 1 pound here. The product itself is black, weighing 52 kilos. Sophistication if this and that. It's also interesting me of that is 175. Really too good, very good care about it. There's a lot of negative feedback too are in here. Nevertheless than good feedback, but then. Yeah, I was looking for myself as a design itself to say, okay, but there's more products here in the market here. Order mp3 player here. Mini bird mp3 players. So mini mp3 players are huge different varieties this time here. Interesting here. So what is that minimum orders? Yeah, per piece a lot here. So you have to be paid 10 product here. Also mp3 music play with a card here. free shipping. Unique micro SDDF USB minute by the unique wire. It's just too big here. Free shipping. We're looking for products like mp3 players. How much it cost? Okay, it doesn't have to have all memory here. 1 GB is more than enough here. It can be have an SD card machine here. Who knows? Orders and free shipping here. Like this kind of, it's just too costly here. Is it really? Do I really need to carry like this? Are you having too many products here, Asia? Take a look around. You might be asked already call out product here. 18. I mean, so this about it's just 18 unit, but come on, you cannot have billions of things here, Asia. All kind of the stuff here, Asia. Lit by whole China for us, okay, yeah. To get the cash, you get a little product here. So eventually all those will break apart here. The quality of this. So what this means is have camera also too right here. So let's think about it here. But functional screen voice record epoch reading FM radio games here. What do you say about it? Have a camera too also, yeah. The other side here. It's interesting here. Since we have a camera possibility. There's a lot of pictures. Oh, very a lot. Unnecessary, maybe too many here. The design itself, it's quite a simple here, and quite a whatever here. Quite a standard. So there's nothing really surprise about that design here. There's nothing really special. It's just universal standard, the most obvious design. I mean, I don't need to never care about the power run off, I guess, but I need to care now because memory card run off, I guess, here. Although the camera break, it's all apart here because there is no anymore any kind of this thing here. So it would be. So now. It was always something with this lowest crucial here. Already make a minutes of the video to get to that one battery can let's say that about here. As a holy damn good thing here. So now a couple of things here we're looking for here. I want to break it apart here. I'm looking for this adaptation to mobile phone here. Well, how well this starts on this mobile phone with this all stuff going on here. Here's the one battery of yourself. Here is the battery. How much this battery has really been under stress here, constantly here. Those different kind of anticipation. Interesting, like a subtle occasion, you get a huge difference here. This product here. This how many times this product here, or this lens, this lens, what this lens has seen about, it's just in action, and I lost it. I'm just ripping out some pulse off my head, I guess, whatever here is here. But we have a new kind of ideas coming here. As I said, but I'm not giving up to anything here. It's very good. So I will be easily jumping off this on well occasion and all different. But I did not isolate. I chose to leave them. I don't want to hover to keep trying our nevertheless occasion. And that's something here. We are occasion supporting format here. So when 60 GB MP4. So that's interesting about I never bite myself anything with is touch screens or respiration, never in my life. Okay, so as a weight, yeah, recharge the battery here. Little album. The lithium batteries are a little bit of a question about, yeah, that's a very good question here. I always wonder about the why batteries like this cannot be a lithium here. They are in some kind of what is this metal of the manganium Mn metal iode cathode is here. Okay, here it is nickel metal alloy something is there. MH standing for whatever here. I forget about the nickel. Nickel. Of course the Ni is standing for nickel here. Nickel is what the hell? Is it really nickel? What nickel? What else could be here? So what is a rechargeable batteries here? If you look at rechargeable batteries, here is a list about the first if I have it recharge. Recording and then recharge here, nothing. So there's only electronic devices, maybe like a here. Batteries run off. Recharge the batteries run off here. Batteries. Batteries rechargeable here. And now go to search here. Rechargeable AAA. How long is it taking? NIMIG. What does NIMIG stand for? 1100 AAA batteries. It's a quite incredible memory effect. nickel in a memory effect here. Mental health, and I am making use of mental hair polish here. Nickel metal hybrid here. Hybrid. What does it mean hybrid? It's a type of rechargeable battery. So the nickel here. We're looking for different, one very similar nickel. Okay, you're right about metal alloy here. No, metal hybrid. Hybrid. You make crazy faces. Okay, so here there's a nickel metal hybrid battery. So abbreviated is a type of rechargeable battery. It is actually. Look at what's the cheapest AC range, 2,500 milliampere hour. I mean, I must also a little bit with like a surprise about it. How is it possible to have so much actually here? Is it really possible milliampere hour here actually? I mean, think about it. If this is 2,500 milliampere hour, just nickel mangan here, more than high capacity rechargeable cells here. Okay, so once again, I'm looking for various different product here. Okay, this is 1,200 here. So it's not a battery like this. I should say just 700 here. This is only 800 milliampere hour here. It's quite okay here, but if you're not as much occasion as it would be. Listen to music here. What a idiot you are. The power. And this is just 1,500. Let me year by year to improvise about this kind of capacities here. Okay, well, let's suppose that the widow capacity here of this has maybe 102, maybe around 100 minutes here. And for here, the video capacity is maybe around 70 minutes here. It's less here. So if I recharge those batteries, how important is the rechargeable? I mean, recharge. I mean, let's just joking about if this is not rechargeable, this kind of a battery here, it will mean about that you will be need pay like a 200 pieces every year those batteries this year. I don't know, 100 pieces. You think about how much it will cost around 100 times like a 10 here. It costs 10 units here. Well, because 1,000 here, and all itself it will cost more than the whole mobile phone itself. It's like ridiculous. It's ridiculous ways you will be have this kind of average. The batteries here. Like that. Just looking for this ownership of material stuff. I was in this with like the nickel cadmium, but the negative electrons use hydrogen absorbing alloy instead of cadmium here. Hydrogen, that's when high pride here isn't it? Hydrogen itself, that's why it's then high pride. And the nickel cadmium cell NITs use a positive electrons in nickel oxyhydroxide like addition, but the negative use hydrogen absorbing alloy instead of cadmium here. Hydrogen absorbing alloy here. There's a hydrogen coming in. That's important absorbing instead of practical application nickel hydrogen battery chemistry here. Can have a 2 or 3 times for the capacity of equivalent size of a nickel cadmium. Well, let's give it an anti-energy density a process of the lithium-ion cells here. A process, I need lithium-ion cells here. I think about it, this is a bullshit that won 2,500 here. I mean, when I'm laughing, I don't know what to say about it. Energy density. This is important, interesting. As energy density, how much you can pack in of 1 cube centimeter of it. Energy density is the amount of energy stored in given system ratio of the space per unit volume here. I very easy understand about your measure of the milliampere hours, the watts or total joules of the energy case. And so easy way is looking for milliampere hours, but also it can be based on total what is the work, how much it can be do about here. Example, it can be watt hour here. The watt itself is a power per second here. If you accept 1 second, it will be 5 watt again. If we look at this work about it, I just understand about it. Of course, how some people, all the knowledge about the physics again, they understand about how much example work take example to take one this kind of how much power it takes to take off this thing here. The watt. Okay, so how much power it takes 1 meter of the 8 kilogram of this kind of that's it rise about here. It can be easily calculated about here. So what we know about here is that the total amount of energy it takes. The what is different thing about the 1 kilogram in the different gravitations. Okay, sure. The curving of the energy here. The work to be done that type of thing here is almost like 1 watt here. So 1 watt, 1 kilogram per okay, sure. 1 in a second here. Total energy take look around here. It's like 1 watt total power here. So we will take 8 watt of the power here. Or as we say about here, 1 watt standing for a 1.2. Okay, now it's 120 millijoule of the energy here. That's okay, so yeah. Joule left energy here. What I mean about it here? So we put the legitimate the difference between gas pressure and pressure outside the chance of volume here. Common energy storage materials, yeah. So there is a deuterium and tritium of its highest here is a magnitude megajoule per kilogram here. The joules here. Just think about the deuterium and tritium here. This is a like a bomb case here. Nuclear fusion, deuterium and tritium here. So what other use have than hydrogen bombs case like a char bomb I have deuterium and tritium here. I think about the use about also well I didn't really find about much case any other use than nuclear. There is really kind of solution like this is very unstable, difficult to holding around it. Using a space rocket occasion. If my car gets to use deuterium tritium, yeah, you know deuterium tritium. If you look for tritium, deuterium tritium, I know what these things are. It's quite exciting here. It's looking for nuclear fusion here. We still more out to be nuclear core at very high speed here. There's different things about the fusion here. But why use hydrogen fusion? Because hydrogen fusion have highest energy densities here. Why is it so? What measure of the total energy here? Also become popular while this occasion became popular interest as an experiment with the stellator K-Vitus at the second like as in as developing here after years this improved developing for previous experiment. Please big popular interest in the tokamak here. Tokite using toroid application to process the cationators are expected to have a high gains that's processing more energy than required to ignite the reaction. What are expected to continue to this stage? Contra thermonuclear fusion to steel purpose also began in earnest in tests here greenhouse side nuclear test. Reservoir spent a couple of antik here. In a fusion the purpose began early as part of the project here. There was also a couple of under the sea IT nuclear test here. Occurring several years in elaborate fusion here, putting hypernuclear transmutation experienced by several years earlier. Laboratory fusion of hydrogen isotopes was first accomplished by during the remainder of the day. The steps of the main cycle of the fusion of stars were worked out here. Steps of the main cycle of nuclear fusion stars. Processing the fusion with the purpose taken here. So what is intriguing about here with you? So here we go. We have a hydrogen atom here. This is a deuterium here. D2 and tritium atoms. Protein hydrogen H2 is the most usual hydrogen. It's having 1 neutron and 1 proton. It's most we're looking for this isotope of an experience all hydrogens. The protium here is usually also there's an tritium is very unusual. We're looking for this magnitude education, how much example water have actually. Water is mostly made of the deuterium here is an deuterium here. Example, no protium. Protium is just understand about those things about it. But then there's a tritium is something that's a little bit less useful, I guess here. The origin of the energy realized the fusion. It can be of course taken on here a freeing and neutral releasing of the energy here. Realizing a neutrino here is of course a neutron here. It's a free neutron, but it's also energy because of the all neutron. Because it relates a neutron here, a pulse energy here. Exactly all that hydrogen and neutron and a bonding energy is related about here. The bonding energy just seems to and releasing of the free fusion with the tritium, creating helium-4. As I understand about the deuterium and tritium here. Those atoms here. So it's a little bit understand deuterium hydrogen 2. Symbol D or H case here. There's also known as a heavy hydrogen is one of the two states of the hydrogen. As the nature abundance of their oceans of about 1 atom in a 6 of hydrogen here. So protein is a super actually here. That's not kidding us about this. There's a nature abundance in your oceans of about 1 atom in 2,400 of hydrogen here. So it's less actually, it's a more rare as a staple of hydrogen here. Those deuterium accounts for approximately of the mass base of all natural occurring hydrogen in oceans, while the most common type of hydrogen one protein here. And smaller than a percentage here. So the one of the thing about here able to ever building HP is have a lot of tritium and deuterium here. Because there's already how can you able to collecting them guys in here. So the first thing about able getting those things about you need to collecting one. I mean it's like collecting something. Can you collecting air guys and you're okay here say I'm gonna pushing air here. The air escaping everywhere. How can I push my air guys? So you have a confined space here where the air cannot escape and then you be compressing the air guys here. That's the only way about you. You can have any holes within the you're losing about here. Okay, I'm putting it on here. Okay, I'm carrying myself very little of the air. Okay, sure. This air is constantly moving off. There's nothing holding off things. It's like a sand in hand or whatever it is. You cannot hold that thing. It just goes around. You cannot really keeping up things. You have not really capability like holding up the. So the problem here is that physically you are so incapable at this. Call it deuter on your nucleus of which contains one and one, whereas the far more common isotope protein has no neutron in the nucleus here. Nuclear gas. The rare isotope's name is formed from Asia. So I understand why there's different things here. When I have water here, all the process samples are heavy soon after the deuterium was discovered. I know what the deuterium has been highly concentrated in respect of the protein here. Heavy water here. There's more because there's a distress the interior star faster than it's produced here. And the interior star faster than it's produced here. Because a lot of nature processes are thought to be produced only in significant amount of deuterium, are thought to be nearly all deuterium found in nature was found in Acacia. I wasn't thought that nearly all deuterium found in nature was produced in Acacia. That the basis of the primordial hierarchy of the hydrogen one protein about 26 atoms of deuterium per million hydrogen atoms here. As been its origin from at that time. This is already found in the gas bodies of Acacia. However, the different astronomical bodies are found to have different rates of deuterium to hydrogen. We have also nature isotope separation process that occur in solar heating of in common again water cycles with may enrich deuterium with respect to protein. Enriching ratio. It was continue to be active topical research in the both astronomical and climatology here. But who's most interesting is people who want to build this HP thing here. And I'm not afraid to do. I want to build this thing here. By the way. So that's basically sleeping on a discharge tube here. Discharge tube. There's a frequently represented by chemical synthesis. There is the isotope of the. It's also representing of the condition IUPAC. I love important in a preference of the chemical symbol here. What's difference between the protein that has a mass of the almost topos at minus or the hydrogen atomic weight of 1.0. And protein is mass of the. There's also one electron here. Over the protein has a mass, its outer hard mass confers non-negligible chemical dissimilarities with the protein containing compounds. The weight ratios with all the chemical elements are largely insignificant in this regard here. Other chemical elements are like insignificant in this regard here. Deuterium big nucleosynthesis and they have applied important role in CD number that is elementary form. Occurs and trace amounts natural in deuterium gas. Frittering H2, but most occurrence in universe is born with typical atoms, and gas called hydrogen deuterite case HT. A color occurrence in universe is born with typical. The existence of deuterium in it so as it is confined. But they do radiation for nuclear fusion dissociated deuterium in the protons and neutrons, and there are no known nether other than nucleuses which might have processed deuterium at anything close to the observed nature abundance of deuterium here. But tritium is the one thing a really problem here. Deuterium passes in the other solar system here. So example, I guess about the way how they synthesize tritium here. Example, they have like some dam here, and they have like 100 cubic kilometer of the water mass is past the dam, and they will be collecting every tritium atom, okay, so the water, okay, so that they ever pass by that thing here. Okay, even there will be 1 in the trillion of out, okay, so then the hydrogens, okay, in that part, they still collect quite some atom nevertheless here, collecting. But they don't